Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, and a 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? My name is Darshin, aka Yoshin96, and welcome to another Road to Greatness showcase. We are here with number 90, the pre-end of the road 9 tournament. And this is the one that will help you the most with the seeding for the end of the road number 9, which will be happening next week if scheduling goes correctly. Tonight, we're going to be showcasing top 4 for you guys. And I'm not on the mic alone. I have joining me on the commentators board here, we got Devlin Hart.
Hello, everybody. Devlin Hart from the dev team here to help you, Sheen, with RTG 90. Hope you guys are excited to see what we have in store for you, because it is some insane, possibly insane, Pokemon matches.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be some very insane things we're going to be seeing here. We're going to start it off with losers semifinals. We're going to have KTK versus Tato. Tato being a long-time returner. The last time I believe that was being discussed that they played was number 14, season 2.
Yep, that was back in 2021.
Goodness gracious.
Reason why Tato's name kind of comes up is because originally he was not from North America, but we just got some information earlier today that he did move to North America, and so he joined the tournament today, and it was crazy to see just how far he went in today's tournament. But before we continue on, in case anybody wants to see the bracket, we have it right there in the stream chat ready for y'all. All you got to do is click it, and then you'll be able to see how the tournament played off, where you'll see plenty of people. We had 14 people in this tournament today, and it was an insane amount, because normally, because of this weekly, we tend to get like a mixed bag, but today was pretty big. Unfortunately, we didn't have TEC, but we did have KTK, right. We did have Comboster, we had Aldrake, Deadly, we had Shadow, we had you, Yoshin. You joined as well.
I did. I took a set. It feels good.
Hell yeah. But as you said, we are starting with losers semifinals, which is the best of 3 before all the other matches go into best of 5. And as you see, if you're looking in the bracket, it's KTK versus Tato.
Yes, indeed. So, starting it off with a long-time returner and going against who I would arguably say has been a very dominant force besides TEC in Season 9. KTK has been no slouch whatsoever.
Yes, KTK has been going with Garchomp and Gengar, and it's been insane just to see how he has just dominated most of RTG just with that Garchomp Gengar combo.
Absolutely. So let's get it on, shall we? Let's get into the first set, losers semifinals right now. Just going to hit this here button on the background.
Yeah, and for this matchup, we don't know if KTK's gonna go with Gengar or if he is going to go with Garchomp, but it's got to show up. Ooh, Tato coming in with the Gengar. I haven't seen that Gengar in a very long time. Ooh, man. All right, so we're in Diggersby land with Tato with Gengar and KTK with Garchomp. It's a little interesting how we didn't get the Gengar Ditto, but we're gonna see how this plays out. Ooh, Pocket Sand gets stopped by the counter, but then Tato counters again into the Shadow Ball.
What a Shadow Punch!
Ooh, gets hit with the Shadow Punch. All right.
Oh, I saw they were looking for that grab.
Ooh, drills in there.
Oh, great charge in that counter from KTK. No, from Tato actually. Excuse me.
Right, you expect KTK to like play Gengar at this point because like we see Gengar a little more often, but no, like the amount of damage Tato is giving to KTK is very interesting, but sometimes that's kind of Gengar's little thing. Not Gengar's little thing, but Gengar's play where he will do a lot of damage, but then he might do some more burst moves. Ooh, and I believe this right here just ends Tato's lead, giving KTK the first round. Ooh, pocket sand, but
Tato's been
counters.
catching that.
Ooh, there's the little hat trick.
And KTK just been going for a lot of the homing attacks, so just something that's just very, I want to say like minus on shield, and Tato just been capitalizing with these counters left and right. Push to a corner on the wall here. KTK is just trying to play the game at the moment.
Ooh, but PSP changes that. Ooh, there's the pocket sand connecting.
The pocket sand. Oh, there's the Mega Gengar.
All right, so for those that may not know, Gengar going Mega or using or going to Burst in this game completely changes how Gengar plays. Gengar becomes very aggressive, and Tato is using that to his advantage.
Beautifully so at that.
Now it's 1-1.
Run around upon us.
Ooh, Pocket Sand connects this time instead of countering. Miss Magius comes out, and Miss Magius could come at the end, but no, KTK's just like, hold up, let me command grab you, and do a lot of damage at the wall. Oh, rise that didn't kill.
Is that a? Oh my god. Pretty sure that was a hair away from being perfect. I think he took like block damage, if I'm not mistaken.
He did take block damage, but if you saw a while before that, Gengar was trying to do the command grab to avoid taking a hit from KTK, but didn't do it in time and took the critical hit on Dragon Rush or Dragon Claw. I don't remember which one is which.
I couldn't tell you.
And there's Garchomp's favorite gift over here. All right, let's see. I completely forgot to see the support that Tato had beforehand. But KTK is keeping up with Miss Magius. But Tato does have Eevee to kind of get that extra attack damage, but was a little off in trying to get the command grab to land. But that Shadow Ball really saved Tato from taking a lot of damage there. Ooh, very nice connection.
Just continues. Nice connection. Just continuing to be on the offensive here. Just being aggressive over Tato before they can be aggressive to them.
And that was a very interesting clank before the end of that round. Okay, Shadow Ball saying keep away. Ooh, but the grab doesn't connect, but is able to shield break, making sure Gengar doesn't get close to burst, but Tato's just like, hold up. Wait a minute, I need that burst.
Absolutely. Do their burst before they can unleash the there it is, the Gengar game changing burst that is their synergy mode.
There's the 1-2 hit. Now here KTK can continue the combo, but the burst exhaust stopped him from being able to continue the combo, but I believe this just ends it, and that gives KTK the game for loser semis.
It does.
Now, it is very interesting to see Gengar being that aggressive to Gengar because the fan is pretty loud, though. I think I heard the fan, but yeah.
The fan is pretty loud? Okay, I might have to just turn it down then, I'm sorry. I got you.
Yeah. But in talk with Gengar, bro, that's a fan. I wasn't paying attention to the fan. I'll be completely honest.
Sounds
Um,
like drums. Let me listen to the. Hold on. Uh let me monitor my audio real quick.
like now I hear it.
Yeah. Uh, Jesus. Okay. Um, do I not have any filters on this mic at all on this scene collection? Because it usually filters my fan out better than that in my other streams. That's weird. Hold on. Sorry guys. I'm a expander compressor gate noise gate. Uh, can't say I've had the problem of the fan being that loud before. It's been the wildest fan I've ever heard. I mean, it's a floor fan. It shouldn't be affecting stuff that much. I noticed that my levels were a little high when I wasn't talking, so I'm like, oh god, please don't do this to me.
But yes, hello, Aldrake, KTK, and Kaiser. Hope you're all having a good night. But yeah, as talking to about
Oh,
Garchomp,
oh, that's better.
as ooh, let me see. It's
I
very
meant to cut you off. What you were saying?
yeah, no, it's a lot lower, but it's still kind of there.
Okay, still kind of there.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
I'm sure if you drown it out with the game audio, that'll probably like make it mostly go away.
Now, I have it on the lowest setting now, so hopefully that's better. Still audible, but better. All right, I'll not talk for a few seconds.
Yeah. So the only time we'll hear it is like when you talk. So as of now, it's not going on when it's just the game itself. But that's fine.
Well, yeah, when I'm not talking now, it seems like there was nothing going on at all. It's low enough that I can't hear it, at least on mobile, Aldrake says. Okay, thank y'all for your input, for sure. Thank you, thank you. Okay, he said I can hear it on mobile. Yeah, I didn't see it moving. I didn't see my level moving at all when I got it down now, when I didn't talk, but you're saying that it picks it up a little bit when I am talking because of the whole gate thing?
Probably.
KTK said Aldrake can't hear.
Bro, I can't
Oh,
hear
Lord.
my
I think it should.
I can barely hear my
I
right
think it's
here.
fine. I feel like we should be good now. I don't
Yeah.
want to hold stuff up any longer, especially since we got people active and chatting now. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Uh, let's see, KDK. We got Kaiser. Kind of a vibe, low key. The sound earlier was a vibe. The fan sound. All right, we got Shochi. Personally, it's not that loud on my end. KDK saying bro, it's crazy loud. All right, so it's better. And even when you sing, even when you say, even when you can, it's pretty low.
Yeah, when you're talking, which is
All right.
astoundingly okay.
All right, we good. We good. Tip that. Wait, tip what guy going ham? I'm not.
It's
Just
because the
drum every
fan,
time you talk.
yeah, the fan sounds like someone drumming in the background.
I heard it. I heard it a minute ago when I was monitoring myself, but it should be good from here. Did the video player load the second set in by itself, or do I gotta do things? Probably gotta do things.
But yeah, while you're
All right,
doing
let's.
things, I'll go ahead and mention what's going on. So yeah, we just finished the loser semifinals, which is a best of 3 against KTK and Tato. KTK was going absolutely aggressive with Gengar against uh uh no, KTK was Garchomp fighting very aggressive against Tato's Gengar, and that aggressiveness gave him that win. KTK was not giving any leeway for Tato to have any type of comeback, and immediately got the best of 3. Which was really, really good because there were moments where Tato did have the upper hand, but eventually KTK just immediately just came back around with multiple combos, and it was very not disappointing on him, but disappointing when if you saw it, where KTK was currently in burst, about to do a combo and finish Tato, but that burst exhaust stopped him from getting that combo to connect. And although KTK got it a little bit after, it was just very sad to see that burst exhaust just stop that combo from going. But yes, burst exhaust is cringe. Possibly sometimes. Sometimes it does help you, because sometimes it'll stop your attack from going, and you could easily block on something that you could have gotten punished for. There have been moments like that, both offline and online, and it's just crazy. It's crazy to see how someone can implement exhaust when the time is right. And it's just
Aldrake's inputted.
Burst exhaust is pog. So yeah, like you could very well like say if you're playing as Lucario, for example, you could very well in burst start a counterattack, let it rip, and if you time that precisely with burst exhaust, you could hit your opponent and then do another move. But you can very well do that with any other character. It's just trying to make sure that you see that your burst exhaust is about to happen, trying to find a way to use it to your advantage, or possibly hoping that burst exhaust could very well make the opponent miss an attack that could have either ended you on a combo or give you just a tiny bit of extra leeway to possibly give you that round. But that's just one of many things about Pokken. Like there's burst exhaust, there's perfect blocks, which I'm still trying to fully get online. I can kind of do it offline, and there's just like so many other things like the Kara counter, Kara burst. Like it's just insane. But yes, huge shout out to Aldrake Kaiser. You can definitely do a shout out to KTK because he also there it is. He also streamed
I did them all.
His run.
Yes, if you want to see KTK's perspective, definitely check that out. And then you can do the different commands if you want to follow along with how the bracket went before top 4. So RTG can give you that. And if you do end of the road, it'll give you the link to sign up for the end of the road 9 next week. So definitely take advantage of those links. All right.
Hopefully my
KTK, it's goated gameplay.
Yeah, hopefully my internet is gonna be fixed by the time end of the road comes, because unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you had to unfortunately DQ this time. I saw that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I kind of didn't want to bring it up because we're talking about top 4, but yeah, no, unfortunately my internet wasn't working today when I was fighting KTK, and I was just like, no, I didn't want to do this to the opponents, so I was just like, let me just drop it entirely. But this is not about me. This is about top 4 for Road to Greatness North America 90, and I believe, Yoshin, you do have winners finals ready and waiting.
Yes, it is in fact the plan right now. We're gonna get into this. Sorry for the little break we had to take to fix my drums fan apparently, but we're getting right into it with this here next one. Let me just show the video right there. That'll make a lot more sense. There we go. All right, take out the music that's playing. And we back.
Ooh, and this here we have Aldrake and LittleHomieJuan, formerly Comboster. Juan with the Shadow Mewtwo, and Aldrake going with Garchomp. Ooh, there's a clank right there. Ooh, but Flamethrower could not finish the count. Could not get through the counter. But here's the first pillar into the Shadow Mewtwo 8Y combo.
Ooh, Pocket Sand. It's gonna give some momentum to Aldrake.
Ooh, that was a very nice back away from Aldrake, because because of 5x, well, JX. So if you can back away from Shadow Mewtwo's JX, you do have the opportunity to punish his attack. All right, so combos. LittleHomieJuan using his burst to kind of do some chip damage, but Aldrake's just said, "You got 1 HP. Let me just go do pocket save."
Pocket save. Barely clipped his toenail with that one, taking that last round.
Ooh.
The disappear wasn't quite enough. Wasn't timed as well as it could have been.
Ooh,
I was picking up on it. Ooh, good tag.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, that was definitely Hater's grab back. Not fully, but it was kind of there. Command grab into a grab. LittleHomieJuan using Frogadier to try to do the grab, misses, but is able to connect with the homing attack. And goes into burst, but Aldrake says, hold up, I got Dragonite, I'm going to give you some chip damage. Ooh, but Juan goes into the counter and connects with the burst. This is not going to kill, but it is going to drop
No, it's not.
To about maybe 70 HP. Okay, I was wrong.
107? Alright, bursting back. They didn't give him a chance to do anything. To rush it. Oh, wait. Oh, armor.
I believe... I am not sure this kills.
It shouldn't, but it's Garchomp.
No, this kills.
Oh my god.
This kills because LittleHomieJuan did hit Aldrake, but it got Aldrake into rage burst, which ups the attack power of the burst attack.
Man, burst rage, yeah. That'll do it.
But yeah, Garchomp in range against the Shadow Mewtwo, that is scary.
Come on, OBS. Trying to get the name centered. Alright, no more void, no more void. Where we at? There we be.
Alright, so Aldrake does have one game up, but Comboster or LittleHomieJuan could very well just come back with this. Alright. Trying to make sure Garchomp stays away. Ooh, but Aldrake does fully commit to the homing. Ooh, what a nice dodge from Aldrake. This is going to do a lot of damage to Shadow Mewtwo. Oh, but misses the grab and into the attack. Ooh, but big. Ooh, the grab. Okay, using the drill to go to Pocket Sand. Ooh, tries to grab, but LittleHomieJuan was ready for it. And now both of them are in rage, but we gotta be very careful with Shadow Mewtwo because he's currently at 1 HP, and one tiny little nick from Garchomp could very well end it here.
Alright, Dragonite's gonna just apply really good pressure here. Oh my god.
That shield, bro.
Jeez. Shield, bro.
Ooh,
good. That was a good anti-air. Oh my god, they're gonna... Oh, they missed! But the grab pickup!
And that does end that round. And time was about to end, so probably Aldrake was trying to make sure to either get away, but LittleHomieJuan was just like, absolutely not. The American reset moment.
American reset moment.
Ooh, definitely was ready to shield break again, but LittleHomieJuan was ready for it.
That was such good timing on the Frogadier assist, because just knowing that they would be in the air at that moment, we're not able to get the full utilization of that combo, but keeping them at bay with all of Shadow Mewtwo's projectiles. Oh, good grab from Aldrake.
Was able to grab before anything.
Yeah, the order and shield, good.
Oh, very nice
nothing.
punish.
All good spacing from Juan.
From all
combo stick.
Yeah. All right, so both of them are at similar HP, but Shadow Mewtwo could very well lose to a very heavy hit combo. And
oh, what a CADC.
There it is. The charged homing was able to get through that.
That was a whole lot of just counter city. Both of these players just good at just getting out of very tough situations here. Aldrake gonna open up this round, pushing Juan to the corner already.
Oh, going into a dash grab. Like, you had to be like very prepared to see that happening. All right, here comes most of the chip damage. Ooh, but now Aldrake.
Oh, what a clash.
Oh, man. Shadow Mewtwo's homing is faster than Garchomp's, but Garchomp does have burst, is currently in burst, and is going to do considerable amount of damage, more than 2/3 of Shadow Mewtwo's health, and this could very well just end the match right here. I lied.
Oh, what a finish. Oh my god, these clanks are insane. Synergy from LittleHomieJuan. Aldrake got the popping out the assist. Not gonna be able to get much out of it. Oh, what a CADC. Catching him on the landing. That's such a crazy amount of damage right there from just those little few hits.
But Exhausted did not stop. But Vortex his way to victory for a game.
Very nice.
I lied. It was actually teleporting in place for meter. Beautiful. All right, and now we are coming into the next game. Imagine you're anti-air, not anti-airing. Yeah, it has happened. All right, here we go. 1-1, and this is best of 5. So the opponent has to reach to 3. Ooh, very well going into Eye Strike. Tato, help me with Shadow's energy ball, please.
Oh, names of moves.
Yeah, the names of moves.
Sidewave Blast.
Sidewave Blast.
Appreciate the assist, Tato.
You know, I should know this by now, but I always forget. But Aldrake here doing coming out with the drill and doing a decent amount of damage, but LittleHomieJuan just goes into Vortex to stop it, but there's another drill with a critical hit. Ooh. And the double dab. You're right.
I just picked up on the double dab. That is what that grab is, essentially.
All right, Frogadier is
gotta style him a little bit.
Frogadier is out, and Aldrake was expecting more chip damage, but Comboster's LittleHomieJuan was just like, hold on. Ooh, was expecting to charge it.
Oh my god!
That spacing to the command grab.
Jesus, that was an insane grab. That like just the positioning and spacing was insane right there from Aldrake. Oh, what a vanish right there from LittleHomieJuan.
The burst.
Teleport.
Dang.
That might. I don't think that's gonna get. It might. It was a crit, right?
It'll be very close.
Very close. Okay.
Okay, maybe not as close as I thought.
Yeah. Still good damage all the same. Aldrake meeting them, going to be in synergy themselves. Pocket Sand for the win.
Right, and this here, if first connects, that is it for. That would be it for Shadow Mewtwo if Aldrake's burst connects. So Aldrake still has a little bit of burst left, Ooh, digs to get close.
Oh, that pierced.
The charge.
Man.
And the Dragon Rush connecting. Man, what a set of events for game 3.
3. They all hold forward there, no.
Right, sometimes Garchomps just immediately get to your face and it's just like, hold on, you're not getting away from me.
Nah, where you going?
But Comboster does have some extra chances to possibly just take this for himself. Also, we might want to fix Finale.
Fix what?
For winners Finale.
Oh, I just realized that.
I didn't see that until now. But now we got the round start. Ooh, but Pillar no longer tracks because Aldrake decided to sidestep and get the first hit. Oh, but Comboster was trying to teleport, but Aldrake was ready for that grab. Ooh, pocket sand, but then side wave strike. Blast. But the drill to the heavens said not today. Ooh, connects! I believe this kills right here.
Oh my god, Aldrake going crazy. Just the movement just now. Just like a couple CADCs and then just bum rushing him.
Ooh, very nice on LittleHomieJuan trying to do the getting the homing. Ooh. But Aldrake was ready for the grab that was
this
coming
is
out.
4 moves. Oh my god.
Ooh. Okay.
The HP, where did it go?
Oh, but it came back. Shadow Mewtwo Wild Glass Cannon does hit very hard. Very nice. Thought the pillar was going to connect. And now, the moment where Aldrake had the lead, Shadow Mewtwo just drops the ball and said, enjoy.
Get a load of this. Alright. Dragonite.
Ooh, this is gonna...
But this is a weird...
Very nice, Pachi. Dragonite's projectiles will completely disappear with Pachi.
Such a big brain play.
Alright, there's the homing from Shadow Mewtwo, backing up to make sure he doesn't get hit, but Aldrake got close enough to kind of hit him with a leggy. And now we go back in the field phase. Pocket Sand was going to hit, but that burst was very well done. But Aldrake was ready for the move to come out. And there's another Pachi move.
What? Oh my god, it's so smart!
Dragonite just completely loses his projectiles, and LittleHomieJuan gets the burst connect.
Drill to the face, you don't learn. That's a good chunk of damage right there from that burst attack. Ooh. Pocket Sand is eternal. Oh my god.
Ooh, American Reset. American Reset. Oh! And there's the grab to give Aldrake winners finals, which, in turn, this now lets Aldrake move on to grand finals. I believe it was 3-1. Yes.
3-1. Yes.
All right. So now Aldrake is now in grand finals. But this means that Comboster will be going to losers finals where Calamity KTK is waiting for him. And we're going to see those matches come very, very soon.
Yes, we will. Much sooner than the last time, I'll definitely say that. All right.
But yes, with that, everybody.
KTK versus Aldrake.
Yeah, with that, everybody, those are all my games that I'm here to commentate. I really do want to thank Yoshin for giving me the chance to commentate with him. It was a pleasure.
Oh yeah, it's very fun. And then you got that information on deck, so it was much appreciated for you doing what you do best here.
But yes, and now it's time for me to head out and for y'all to go see Losers Finals. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of Road to Greatness North America top 4 for number 90. And y'all have a good night.
Mm.
All right, thank you, Yoshin.
No problem. Thank you. Alright, let me get these names fixed in here, and we are gonna get this going. Don't worry, I got y'all. I can handle being hype and some of the analytical stuff at the same time. KT, okay, let's switch this around. Names might be different when we get to it, but we will see how that goes. Pachi was inconsequential because either way one had to use all of his resources while I had mine. Alright, getting this video queued up here. Let's see. That is the loser's final right there. Alright, boom. Alright, let's keep this momentum going. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast so far. Let me know how everything is looking and sounding. I know we had the issue a little earlier with my fan being very loud in my microphone, but let me just assure my mind and let me know if the audio has been fine for the past set or so. And if so, I will continue this right now with this set that is approaching Loser's Final. Looks and sounds fine right now, Tappy says. Alright, good. Yoshin's biggest fan. Ayy, let's go. And since we're dead even on our games boil down to whoever is forced to burn resources first, KTK ads. Alrighty. And just getting some highs in chat. Alright, we got it. Let's get it on, people. Losers Final. Let's rock and roll. I put the old name, but you guys knew what I'm talking about. LittleHomieJuan, formerly known as Comboster. So we'll put the new tag there. Alrighty. Alright, so the Shadow Mewtwo and the Garchomp matchup returns. Different plays this time around, but Garchomp is still Garchomp, super strong, and gonna get that pocket sand for days. Shark to Electric Boogaloo indeed. Oh man, some misses right here. And Juan's gonna be picking it up right there, beautifully getting an extension off of the wall. Gonna heal some HP in the process. Frogadier assist coming out. Alright, good to ADC, backing away from all of those projectiles. Start the mean look. Ooh, good on blocking that. Had to just jump out of harm's way because Mimikyu was there to try to get that damage in and getting the command grab. Juan's pushing to a corner, but Synergy Burst is ready. Woo! That kill? Jeez. Coming back from having lower HP. LittleHomieJuan gonna take that first round. Alright, first blood goes to LittleHomieJuan. Gonna be in this phase shift for duel now. Oh, playing some basketball here. Oh my, look at this red! Oh my god, the damage output from KTK. Maximizing what could be done in that phase. And they have their synergy to work with, so they may be wanting to hold on to it for the final round. Who is to say, really? But LittleHomieJuan's gonna be using it right now. Trying to ensure that they can take this game and have an early lead in this loser's final set. Gonna have more damage from the enhanced grab. KTK is saying no more pressure here. Gonna go in this synergy. Let's try to get ourselves on the board. Hope that shield is still up, and it is. Gonna block that because that burst attack is an all-encompassing move that will hit you in the air. But speaking of hits, that's gonna be the final hit. Little Homie Juan taking the first game of the set. Freaking ads? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got an ad. Hey, who got an ad actually? Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, Princess Knight. She can't hear me, of course, because of the ad. Juan deals with his opponent's support so well. Indeed, indeed. Husband says if she just came in. Yeah. The ad's gonna strike. But speaking of strike, first strike from KTK. Gonna get that grab. I'm gonna drill and just keep this. Oh, what? What? The uppercut from the ground did like 100 damage for no reason. Alright, spacing, carefulness. Alright, Little Homie Juan's gonna go into their synergy because they definitely needs that right now. Oh, the tech! Oh, that's it right there. KTK gonna get that beautiful read, taking that first round. It said so fast it sounds like Obi-Wan. I promise I'm saying a Little Homie Juan. I usually just kind of just say Juan. I might bounce back and forth saying combos because I'm used to that name too. Whatever you guys think I should say. Oh my god, another crazy extension from KTK. Just gonna delete so much HP from that gauge of Juan's. Alright, we're gonna push right back into the fray here. EV support gonna increase that attack and gonna give some HP back. Can't unhear it. Gonna use that last shred of synergy to try to get that burst attack, but KTK was wise to block. Just keeping that shield up. Ooh, kind of cool for the Russian, but Little Homie Juan was above them, and but gonna combo into the burst attack. That's gonna be the round and game for KTK. Beautiful stuff. That was just simply a game that when KTK touched Juan, it was just a wrap. Because so much damage just deleted instantly each and every time. That's the matchup. Outrage Smasher. I hate that I can hear little Obi-Wan. It has now stuck. This is you're welcome. Alright, let's go. Game number 3, baby. Just a homing attack. Gonna get it started here. Just flat on the wall. Gonna just get some more damage here. Alright, pressuring him to stay on the ground with that lightning. Ooh, good anti-air. Just testing them to jump, and they did. KTK is being pushed back. Oh, met with a shadow ball to the face. Bonk. And then pow from the sand of pockets from KTK. The insta drop, keeping the, I can't deal with how much damage that rising uppercut from the ground does just instantly. Ooh, but piercing that counter, because like Dev alluded to earlier, while Shadow Mewtwo does take a lot of damage, they in turn do a lot of damage themselves. The true definition of a glass cannon. Grab, maybe? Good, gonna stop that Mimikyu from being active anyway. What a delay in the air. Gonna use that JX to keep some pressure on Little Homie Juan. Alright, it's time to try to reverse it again. The synergy's coming from Little Homie Juan. KTK's gonna get that shield. Mixing it up. Attack. Homing attack gonna do it. That will. Final round of game 3. Greninja. Excuse me, Frogadier. I'm trying to make him old before his time. Don't mind me. Oh my god, just counters back and forth. Alright, well, I'm winning that exchange and gonna win that exchange, pushing KTK back into field phase, regenerating some HP in the process. That command grab was there and ready from KTK. Synergy. Come on, says it's time. Oh my god, just catching the landing with that Shadow Ball to the face again. Oh, the teleport wasn't quite there. It's gonna catch him on slide. Oh, barely misses it! And Juan is gonna take the opportunity to get some good damage in. Pushing back into field phase. The Frogadier from afar. Will any of them land? A Mimikyu support coming from behind. The EQ to cover the teleport there. Oh my god. Yeah, how tragic. Because it definitely seemed like things were happening. But just once that like once things got dropped, it just turned into a whole different ball game. KTK was indeed ready. Alright, but again, thank you everybody who's tuning in. The most recent names I see are Kaiser, Tapu Koko, Shochi, and I did see, let's see, I just said Kaiser, and Princess Knight, KTK, Dev Team. Just everybody who's tuning in and chilling. Appreciate you coming into the stream. Glad you guys were excited to see another week of some Pokemon tournament. If anybody just coming into the stream, we are in Losers Final. We're showcasing the top 4 of Road to Greatness number 90. This is the pre-season. This is the the pre-finale of the season. The final Road to Greatness before End of the Road number 9, which happens next week, which will have a prize pot. I'm not quite sure how much or if it's top 3 still or not, but Riggs will definitely fill in that information for you guys in Discord server, I am sure. And speaking of that Discord server, it is attached to the challenge link that is in the chat. If you type !RTG, you can check out the bracket from before top 4, and then it has the link to join my server so you can see updates and be a part of this if you would like to. But keeping it going here, KTK taking that first round and a great anti-air, just giving a lot of damage. 100 per usual. I appreciate you, Riggs. My man said, "Here, take this money, y'all. Y'all gotta fight for it, just in name of good sportsmanship, and just there for the extra drive and driving it home there, KTK." That's gonna be a 3-1 victory. Alright, so Shifty said, "Ooh, that's enough for a new pair of Mary Janes." Man, that momentum shift was crazy good stuff. Yes, yes. Nice to see a fellow Smoomy repping in top 4. And also, if you are going to be a part of this and new to the series, the seating is wonky, and that's not really changing. Just a fair warning. Kaiser knows he a day 2. Yeah, for newcomers that are going to come in, I'm fairly certain you're probably going to be seated probably randomly or right towards the bottom some way. Maybe the shuffling of it is done a little differently. I couldn't answer that exactly. But yes, End of the Road number 9 next week is going to be top 3 getting going to be splitting the $100 prize pool. If I could think off the top of my head, I believe that's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of like $60, no, it's like $55 for first. Oh god, 25 for second, and maybe like anywhere between 15 or 20 for third. I can definitely do that math at some point. Probably won't be now, but it's somewhere in that ballpark is what top 3 should be for each person. But enough about that for the time being. Y'all want to see some grand finals. So let's update this accordingly. A method to the madness. We all have that. Showed you blinked and the match was over. It'd be like that sometimes. That was when it made sense when I was doing it, kidding mostly. Yeah, it was made more sense. But whatever process works, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, let me get these things on here. And then we can report that score because it was in fact a 3-1 KTK favor in losers final. We'll be seeing Aldrake versus KTK in the grand final. Those are offline turn or charge for entry. I would see accordingly and always. It's just practice. Attorneys that matter. Yeah. I mean, this series definitely matters. It's definitely one of a very ongoing endeavor. But I know what you mean though. It's not TEC versus guard trump player this time. Ray says sadly. Yeah, TEC was absent from this one. But hey, we still have some very good talent tonight. Let me actually fix this because this is bothering me. The Aldrake W thing being over. No, actually, no, it fixed itself because the last name was covering the score, but this one isn't. All right, let's get it on. Push. Close this video out, and we're gonna pick up our grand. Sorry, I keep dragging the volume up slightly whenever I'm doing this. Alright, let's switch this around. Hello, Gengar. Alright, so we have KTK opting for the Gengar in Grand Finals. Alright, getting the first blood here against Aldrake with a good critical hit. Ooh, what a CDC grab from Aldrake. Wow, knowing just how active that would be, just gonna go right around that curse. But KTK is right there meeting him in the air. Like I said, not quite close enough to reach. Alright, KTK trying to use some long range moves here, trying to catch Aldrake off guard, and that one will do it. Catching her feet. Ooh, a good pop up from KTK. Gonna get a good bit of damage from this. And the Rotom, bring him back down. Grab. There we go. Double grab. There we go. Maximizing that damage, taking HP in the process. Very nice though. Ooh, the one-hit homing attack into the jabs. And just grabbing again. The madman. Very convincing round for KTK. The one jab into the get grab mix up. Okay. Charged counter, good from KTK. Getting a good chunk of damage from this. And they have their synergy meter full. So like it was mentioned earlier from Devlin, the way that the way that Gengar plays almost completely changes when they're in their synergy mode. They go from more of a long ranged patient like more patient character, become much more aggressive. So we'll see if they use that to their benefit here to secure the match, or if they'll just wait and hold on to it for a possible round 3. Aldrake saying, I'm not waiting, I want to get on this board. Missing the JX. Just the CDC psych outs, trying to get themselves in. Alright, the Synergy Gengar is here. The Rotom gonna catch him in the air. The drag down. Wait, did they? I'm not sure if Aldrake insta dropped it there or if they were, or I'm not sure what happened. But I know that what happened just now is that KTK just got that projectile to connect and take the first game. Gengu's on the top 8 graphic twice. That does mean that, yes. True, because Tato and KTK, yes. Yeah, you love to see it. Somewhat rarer character. I remember Tato was like our main Gengar rep for Road to Greatness for quite some time, and then when KTK came into the scene, they were our resident Gengar. So it's cool to see that they're sharing that space now. What in the Shadow Punch was that? Goodness gracious. That's how you start a round right there. But the JY gonna start something for Aldrake. Man, alright, dropping that last part, but they're gonna get the wake up grab. And it just continues from here. Can KTK escape from this grab purgatory? I don't think they will. At least not right now anyway. That drill almost killing right there. Oh, good dashing, good Shadow Punch. This is not over yet. It's never over until it is over. Oh my god, the curse damage? The frame, there's no way. Oh my god. Making it even by like, and there's only a 7 HP difference now. Whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Aldrake might have taken that round, but man, KTK was very close to making that huge reversal. Charge counter. There you go from KTK. Gonna get the projectile to start that very nice string here. Ooh. Good sweep kick to keep the string going. The slow projectile. The drill gonna get eaten by the counter and gonna get a grab for their troubles. Pizza cutter debut. Let's go. Aldrake gonna start something of their own. Both having synergy. Who will feed? Yes, feed? Who will feel the need to use it first? Oh, gonna drag him back in. Beautiful extension and conversion from Aldrake. Okay, that's a hitbox. Oh, that's a hitbox too. Way up in there. Rotom bringing him down. That grab enhanced from the synergy. But gonna be scaled though, because Pokken, yes. Another grab. Hardly even needing their synergy burst with all this damage that they get from that staff. Whew. From all the damage that they get normally from being in an enhanced state. KTK gonna take that round, and we are dead even on our game 2. Final round. Just as a refresher of how Grand Final does work for anybody that is a newcomer to how tournaments are structured. You see the W and L's next to each player's name. Aldrake has a W because they are in Grand Final from the winner side of bracket. They have not dropped a set yet. And KTK, who has dropped a set, they have come from the underground bracket, I like to call it. And now we are in Grand Final where the finalists from the top and bottom meet up. So if Aldrake wins this set, that is the tourney. But if KTK wins this current set, then that is going to reset the bracket, quote unquote. Aldrake taking that game very nicely. It's gonna reset, so to speak, and then we will see one more set play out if KTK were to take this. We are dead even here, 1-1. Let's see who will be able to take a lead here going forward. And that almost comeback was wild, Kaiser. These two are just built different. Alright, who's gonna get first blood here? Patience and respect. Pocket sand rules overall. Aldrake gonna get that first strike. So KTK's gonna meet. Ooh, what a dip back and punish from KTK's point. Jab, jab, jab. Let's get a huge conversion off of that. Alright, it's a good, I don't know what that move is called, but very nice coverage from KTK. Alright, the two-step grab from Aldrake. Ooh, what a fake out from KTK. One grab, two grab, HP's mine. Okay. Aldrake gonna be patient and gonna get some good damage because of it. Ooh, that's a weird counter from KTK, but what works works. Man, the Mimikyu there stopping what damage could have been done from KTK. We're gonna get that counter. Gonna get the grab, seeing that Aldrake is in their shield for a little bit too long. Pushed onto the wall. Rotom gonna bring them back down. Gonna get this grab. Yep. That's gonna be scaled very hard. 5 seconds remain on the clock. KTK just playing the game now of just having the HP lead. Very well done. Alright, Aldrake's gonna get the first hit there. Ooh, but priority gonna be from Aldrake's side. Gonna get that drill and pushing KTK to the wall, but does not matter. That curse is gonna get them out of the wall and put Aldrake in the wall now after some cross-ups. Alright, a shove to the wall. Back in the field phase we go. Just meeting them in field with a grab. They said it's not time to end duel phase quite yet. Let's get another combo going, and here we go. I'm gonna drop the last part of it, unfortunate, but gonna pick it right back up with that grab. Not gonna take it just yet, but so close. The Mimikyu being a counter, but the long range from Gengar gonna take that match. Very well played there. KTK has the lead. Could this be the game to do it? Is there going to be a reset? Only time will tell. Alright, but if you guys are enjoying these games and enjoying the commentary, go ahead and leave a just either type hype or use any sort of like hype emote I might have, and just let me know if you guys are enjoying this broadcast. And if you want to see more of these showcases, I feel more confident in being able to bring it to you guys weekly, since I have a better connection than what I've had in the past. So if you're wanting to see that, then definitely let me know. And if you want to be notified the minute I go live next time with these or anything else, then be sure to follow to stay on top of it. But staying on top of things, speaking of which, Aldrake, stay on KTK, gonna get 2 grabs. Oh, but I missed the JY. Jesus. Some priority there from Aldrake's end. Oh, ready with the pocket sand. Appreciate you, Riggs, and subscribe to the boy. If you do subscribe, that does take care of the ads. I know that that someone had that problem earlier. So if you don't want any ads at all, then hey, subscribing is an option, but it's not required, but it's deeply appreciated. Will be the biggest tournament happening for Pokken 2. That is the truth, brother. But that grab is going to be an even harder truth. Aldrake taking this match. Holy, we got a game 5, y'all. Tell them about the emotes. My emotes are basically some default ones. I have a little yellow guy as far as follower emotes, but subscriber emotes I have 2 at the moment. It's more or less like a seen things emote, like a what have I seen kind of thing, and then I have another emote that's like a judgment emote. My friend's cat is the base of that emote, just kind of judging you. You can use that And everything else is more like Discord's default emotes that I have for at least being followers. There's ones that range from just saying hi, I'm by. There's some for being hyped, so you can use the hype emotes if you're enjoying the stream. And can't think of the rest off the top of my head right now. But what I can say is this is looking already in KTK's favor in the first bit of this round. Pocket sand. Pizza cutter knife going to do it. And that's going to leave them vulnerable to getting grabbed on that landing. KTK in the driver's seat once again. Ooh, that command grab was there and waiting. What a drill from Aldrake. Oh man, not even a chance to breeze that death. Ooh! So you saw like the little quick step he did to the side, just did a step or two, just to make sure they were right in distance. Aldrake just capitalizing so well off that positioning. Right, but it's a good tornado from KTK from the wall. The jumping over the curse actually. Aldrake just outmaneuvering so many of KTK's hitboxes. Alright, synergy is here. The aggressive Gengar will come out. Could this be the round changer? Oh my god, that first hit will be one to do it. Rotom bringing him back down. The grab enhanced by synergy. And that's scaled right there. That's crazy damage right there. If we saw one thing for sure, we know that KTK is very good at comebacks, and that is one right there! Woo! Final round, final game, possibly. Could be more. Depending on how KTK plays, this is gonna be it. What a counter. And Curse adding to the mix. But a critical grab from Aldrake, calling out the option. Jesus Christ, that damage output. Mimikyu gonna pressure them on the side. Okay, grabs there. That could do it. Woo, baby. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Aldrake is your Road to Greatness number 90 champion. Three to 2. Very, very well done. An amazing set from two amazing players. KTK and Aldrake definitely fought tooth and nail there. But Aldrake just having just more pressure towards the end of that interview. I would definitely try to get one. Let's see. Let's put some vibe music back on. Actually, I said vibe music. Where that Magic Card Festival at? Hold on. I'm gonna message Aldrake first, and then I'm gonna look for that vibe music. Are you available for a quick interview? Our message has been sent. We will see in the next minute or so. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on let's see if I had the right hotkey. Congratulations. Let's update this to number 90. Champion Aldrake. And then I'll edit the run as well. Chat, ready up questions? Yes, please help me, chat, because I never have any questions prepared. So I need all the help I can get. Yeah, while I'm filling in the run for Aldrake, definitely throw some questions my way that we can ask Aldrake together. Whatever you're curious about throughout this endeavor of a tournament tonight. Riggs checked end of the road history. Only people that have won them are Slice and TEC. Wait, for real? Gee, you right? Oh my god. Will we see shakeups next week? I know I'm definitely prepared to see it, because holy, this was a season that was still mostly dominated by TEC, but KTK definitely proven to be still a force to be reckoned with, right there on the same like in the same league. And Aldrake popping off this season too, and then we definitely can't ignore 99 Dash, like an absolute tear of a season, because I believe after number after number 86 or so, whenever they've played, they have not gotten less than 4th place. So I can definitely see Dash rising on the PR when that time comes, and that time is very near. As after next week, then all that fun stuff will be calculated with Riggs and our other moderator that I can't think of the name of at the moment. Forgive me. And then that'll lead into another fun showcase with the graphic that I will bring to you guys, and we'll be able to see what changes came in this season, because I'm always curious about that. You always love to see the people who put in the work and go up, and then you see because of that it's a checks and balance sort of deal. So one will go up and one or some will go down. So I'm always curious to see just the improvement and consistency of people, and then as Riggs likes to bring in new people as well, how many new words will I be putting on this PR? I'm curious about that too, because it's always a possibility to have somebody new come into the PR. Results don't care about feelings. They don't. Nah. Results are results. If you put in the work, and if it showed that you was placing this or that each and every time, then yes, definitely deserve that. Alright, so while we are still waiting for a pending answer, let's just check out Aldrake's run together, shall we? So they started in, let's see, winners round 2 because they had a bye. They got a 2-0 over Deadly Shot. So let's start filling in some holes here. So Deadly Shot. I should have taken these names out actually. Actually, that might be accurate. Let's see. Excuse me. After Deadly Shot, they came out 2-0 over Tato in the winners semis. So Tato winners final, which was against LittleHomieJuan. We boppin', we vibin', we vibin', we vibin', hey. LittleHomieJuan. I believe that was also. No, it was not. It was 3-1 there. I believe both of the finals were 3-1. And then that put them in the winner side of Grands, where they won 3-2 over KTK. So that is a 4-0 run. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4-0 run. That is very true. That is definitely something to something to address, something that cannot be overlooked at all. Tato, came in 4th place after not competing in this series for over a year. That's cool. He'll be a regular now. Yes. After what was addressed earlier. So now I'm back into the North American scene. Tato will likely be a veteran like they once were since all the way back in season 2 of this series. So you love to see a veteran who is here and was dominating way back, and they come and show that they are still able to hang with the big dogs here, because they are in fact one of the big dogs. US flag for him. US flag. Let's go. Been here since season 1. Yeah. I think because they came in number like 3, I think. I'm going back into ancient history here. Hold on. Let's dig through some art together. Open. Season 1. Oh my god, these graphics are so old. That's number 5, 4, 3. Okay, it looks like the 3 your boy one, and then it doesn't look like we had Tato until. Well, actually, I think Tato was King Ghost formerly, right? That would be number 6 that they won. Then it just became Ghost. We go from number 8, number 9. Then it changed to Tato in number 10. If I'm wrong, forgive me. He was King Ghost. Yeah, I thought so. It's been since season 1, since we had 4 people on the regular. It was like 5 to 6. Yeah, it was a lot smaller in the very beginning, because it was like because I was one of the first ones to play like the original ones. Yeah, he was swapping tags around. 'Cause I knew it was the same person, but yeah, they went through like 3 names in one season. Kind of funny. From King Ghost to yeah. From King Ghost to Ghost, and now we know them as Tato. But no matter what name that they donned, they were definitely a force, an early force. Once they started in number 6, and it was just so much pressure from there. Number 11, that's where Slice won. Number 11, and Tato, boom. Number 12, winner. 13, winner. 14, came in 4th place. And I do believe from there, Tato just kind of vanished into the shadows for quite some time. And then we had just numerous other people just start to come out of the woodwork. This was like season 2 is where TEC made their debut, winning number 14 way back in August 21st, 2021. Man, this is a long time ago. It's really been almost 2 years, huh? Absolutely insane. Rick said, I know life happens, but it's cool to see visitors or people that haven't been here in a while show up. Absolutely. A little bit of dopamine. Yeah, 2 years ago, yeah. It's crazy, dude. Because with this tournament, I was thinking about this earlier today, and I'm like, we are 10 we are 10 iterations away from RTG hitting 3 digits. How does that make you feel, Riggs? We're almost at RTG number 100. I've been around since it started, and it's just crazy to see this thing go from 10 to 20 to 30, 40, 50, etc., all the way to 90. It's about to be number 100. Not gonna lie, if you're old. It's been going on for a while. It's crazy to think about that we really are one of the longest ongoing series of Pokken DX online for the scene. It's crazy. I mean, Fair and Fist, has Fair and Fist been going on for longer or not? I'm pretty sure it has been, because the main chord series, I'm pretty sure it was a thing. I think theirs are in the 130s, I think, last I knew of. Theirs is probably has a lot more history than ours does, but the fact that ours is knocking that like right there at its heels is commendable in itself. Rick says it has. It has, as in Fair and Fist going on for longer. Because the way Twitch be working and the delayed replies, gotta be a little more specific, please. Started this mid 2020. Indeed, let me look at the dates again. On your phone? So you mean like you started like the brainstorming of it in mid 2020? Because I have the graphics show that the first Road to Greatness was in May 15th, 2021. You had the idea and the others had the tech, so we made it happen. Yes. Yes, sir. And when one idea can form, it can blossom with a group effort like this. So yeah, I'm very proud to be a part of this. May 15, 2021 then. Thought it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2021. But that's still over 2 years that this has been going on. But that's still insane. So yeah, started mid 2021. If they make a sequel, we finna blow up. Abso-freaking-lutely. I was basically day one when Pokken for Wii U came out. I wasn't quite day one when the DX version came out, because I didn't quite have the means to get it day one like everybody else did. So I was a little late with the enhanced version, but I did eventually get it about like a month-ish later. And I was playing a lot there. But then it just kind of fell off for me. And like I've mentioned in the past, this series really has been just the main thing that has helped me be consistent with the game to an extent. Right now we just surviving. Yeah, we just surviving right now. We're keeping things alive, and hopefully this is giving people just something to look forward to every week. I know that I can say I'm one of those people that is always curious to see just how these matchups unfold and just who's going to be playing, who's going to be in this top four, and just seeing how it shuffles or doesn't shuffle. It's just fun to see these games play out, because even if I'm not playing the game as much as these guys are, for sure, I have deep love for this game. I've been playing it for just as long as a lot of people here have been. I just kind of fell off for me for a little bit in favor of other things, and it just kind of happens. But hey, we here. I love this game. I love this community, and I'm just happy to just share this. Where's Aldrake? Not sure, because I sent that message 11:28. It's 11:43 now, so it might be safe to say that they may be asleep or at the very least AFK. So it don't look like we're gonna be getting an interview tonight, unfortunately. You really was pretty good, Riggs. I couldn't do much against your Blaze again, and I remember being pretty upset about it too. Hello, first time chatter. Devil May Cat, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thank you for deciding to come through to the stream. We are at the end of it though, so you kind of caught the tail end, unfortunately. But if you want to see more things Pokken, this is a weekly tournament, so you can You can check this out on either my stream here, or you can check it out from a few other streamers that regulate the series. RPG Frog, 99 Dash. Now we have Shadow Mewtwo X, who would be Dark Coliseum. And there's just a number of others who have been revolving help for the series as far as streaming goes. Ray said, I'll be laughing if they make a Pokemon too. Oh, I will be too. That team says, oh, yo, the cool girl is here. Ray's gonna enter the first one, and I better do good. So Pokemon 2 come out, you say, all right, this is it, y'all. We gonna come out the gates running. Hey, Tato! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? They do a good job. Thanks for the space to play Pokemon. Hey, you gotta give it up to Riggs first and foremost, as he refers to himself as the RTG Godfather. Birthed the idea of this series. I've just been here as a vessel. I've just been along for the ride. I help out with streaming most of the time, and I make all the basically all the graphics as far as top 8 goes. More recently, the PR graphics again too. And it's just been fun seeing all this stuff change up over time, like I've said time and time again. So thank you, Tato, for playing. Everybody for playing in tonight's event. But I do believe, like I said, doesn't look like we'll have Aldrake tonight, unfortunately. But it was good to just have this closing thoughts here. And yeah, I'm gonna have a bumpy ride and end the road number 9. Not gonna lie. Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Last I checked, there were 6 entrants for end of the road. Let me refresh the tab and see where we're at right now. Alright, it looks like it's still 6, but I can guarantee you that number is gonna at least double or triple by the time next week comes. Because once the word catches in the wind that yeah, it's $100 that's up for grabs, people gonna be there. The names that are signed up at the moment, we have Princess Knight, Shochi Papa Law, AGN Utopia, Shadow Mewtwo X, Comboster, / LittleHomieJuan, and 99 Dash, all of whom are regulars of the series. So those are our consistent few at the moment, but I'm sure we'll probably have the likes of TEC hop in there, likely Tato. KTK's likely going to be there unless they have plans. Just basically all the heavy hitters that we've seen, they're more than likely going to be there. Aldrake, of course, because if they play next week, then they're, I believe how it would work is that Aldrake would have top seed if they come through next week. Dev says, thanks for letting me commentate for the first half of the stream. I had to do stuff after. You're good, Dev. You're welcome once again. Tato, there are quite a few very good players. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad you enjoy it. Your boy your boy baffles me in a good way. From what I'm aware, your boy wasn't quite as active in this season compared to the past. Let me look at things again. Let's pull up season 9 right here. Take a look at some graphics. I was looking at the Mewtwo and it was Quattro. I don't even see your boy here. Number 85, no. 86, no. 87, no. 88, no. 89, no. And unless I'm missing something, not in number 90 tonight either. He said he did bad one time and I seeded it like so. And he was like, who I smoke? I was like, yes, we need more like that. So when you say who I smoke, the man like, alright, who finna get worked first? He seated me here, I'm gonna prove that I need to be seated higher than this. Need more like that. It's just that energy, and it's just the competitive spirit, but still having camaraderie in it. That's just how you would have that balance. We need more upsets in general, Shadow Mewtwo says. Absolutely. I am all for it to see upsets. I thrive off of that. I thrive off of it. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me for tonight though. So if you guys are where am I going with the start? I'll just say again, if you guys enjoyed this stream, then and if you want to see more Road to Greatness as I am covering it, or if you're just curious about what I do as a Nintendo variety streamer, I stream games ranging from Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, and working on a few other things. And it's usually a pretty chill vibe over here. I would be very appreciative if you guys would hit that follow button to be notified the minute I go live next with Pokemon content for the weekly Saturdays, if I am the one available. And then just everything else. If you're curious about that, then definitely hit that follow. And if you have the means to do so and would like to support even more, you can hit that subscribe button and you will have no ads, access to a little more emotes, and more things to come for subscribers. I'm definitely brainstorming things and definitely trying to like work relations with we're trying to get some more emotes made for you guys to have more fun in chat, and just want to better the stream experience for you guys in general, especially since I'm able to have such a stable stream now. How did it play, y'all? We used to have a shaky past that my streams are kind of lag city. Shouldn't have been a problem tonight at all. In OBS, I don't see a single drop frame. You love to see it. It just kind of, the problem is translated from video to audio because I had a had a very loud fan earlier, but we were able to make that a little lesser. And we found a balance. I didn't die because it's hot in southeast North America right now. So I wasn't going to turn it off. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but I wasn't going to turn it off. So we was chill. But I missed a couple things in the chat. Alright, so Shadow Mewtwo said, just do what I did in number 17 and 2-0 combos. So easy. Be the reason, Shadow Mewtwo X. Be the reason. And you would darn well try. You love to hear it. I forgot to put what is it called? Streamer mode back on. So I apologize if there were dings throughout. I'll just put that streamer mode on. I mean, it wouldn't matter now, but hey. But yeah, with all that said, I think I am done here. If you guys enjoyed once again, do everything I just said. If you want to be a part of the next Road to Greatness, which happens to be an end of the road, you can use the link that gets when you put in the command RTG, and it'll take you to the tournament page, and you can see the run for tonight for everybody. And then it brings up the Discord that you can join, which is my server, so you can hop in there, get flared accordingly with the Pokemon Trainer role. You would flare yourself with that, and then you just specify if you are North America in that region. And then you would post your proof of land in our channel that we have a requirement for. This is a Ethernet. This is a wired only series, so no Ethernet, no play. That's just how it is, because we have to account for just distances and have to make sure that the connection is as good as possible. Yeah, link is that, and then I have in the command of EOTR for end of the road. You can use that link to go straight to the end of the road sign up page. That's next week. It is at 7 p.m. Eastern time, just like Road to Greatness usually is. But check-ins will start an extra hour before, so check-ins will start at 5 p.m. Eastern time instead of 6 p.m. Eastern time. So just be aware of that, and that is going to be all of those thoughts on that. So, all that said, now I think I'm done here. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshi969. I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe, please, in these times. God bless. Remember to be kind. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.